Hello and welcome to the Hard to Handle Sports Podcast. This is episode number 7. My first repeat guest. I have my boy Matt right here.
What's good in the hood? Not a whole lot, if I'm completely honest. If I'm answering my own question, not a whole lot is good in this hood.
Yeah, so last time we touched on some of the teams you liked. One I wanted to touch on again was I know you're rocking the Raiders, but we'll get to that later.
This is the only team I recognize.
So let's talk about the Clippers. Can you give us a recap? What's going on with that team? There's a lot of drama going on. I kind of forgot what happened to the Clippers. I haven't really been paying attention to the playoffs. Can you give me a recap of? Are they still in, or what's the situation with the Clippers?
No, we blew a 3-1 lead.
Oh, I think now it's coming back to me.
We blew a 3-1 lead to the Denver Nuggets.
Oh, yes, it's coming back.
Our second 3-1 lead blown in the last decade, the last 5 to 6 years. I mean, yeah. Like I said, I'm not above the slander. I'm gonna accept it. I was very open to it on the day of elimination. Like people were calling me. People were calling me.
Even in the morning of what happened? You were like, no one could hurt me more.
Yeah, I literally said, I was like, there's not enough pain that like there's just nothing that people can say that would hurt me more than what the team had already hurt me up till that point.
And then it happened.
But here's the thing, like, it's so weird. I kind of saw it happening once it went to 7. Yeah. But of course, you have to maintain some sort of optimism. So I try to be like, we fucking got it. Game 7, fucking.
Kawhi's gonna show.
Mainly because we had no other choice, right? Yeah. It was like I couldn't be like, oh yeah, we're gonna lose. Even though internally I'm over here crying myself to sleep. But man, I mean, it happened. And I don't really know what's gonna happen with the team after this. I think.
First of all, we can look into the future in a little bit, but who's to blame?
There is no future.
Who's to blame for the meltdown? Who if you had to pick, because it can't just be one person. Like if you had to pick three people that you had to give the blame to. I have Doc Rivers. Yeah. Is he one?
Yeah.
Kawhi.
Yeah.
Or PG.
I mean, it doesn't matter which order you put them in. I would choose the same 3 people.
Lou Williams.
He would probably be number 4.
I mean, you got to put the superstars in the...
No, but I think Doc Rivers has blown more 3-1 leads than any coach in NBA history. He's blown 3 of them. Right. So it's just like, bro, like, first time, all right. Yeah. Like, shit, it's unlucky. Yeah. It's sports.
And with different teams, too, like different pieces.
Well, yeah. For the first one was with the Magic, and then it's happened twice with the Clippers, so... I mean, after the second time, you would have thought, like, all right, let's make some sort of adjustment, most especially in-game. No, it didn't happen. And I think because it didn't happen, that's a big reason why we just ended up getting eliminated. So for me, like, he should take the bulk of the blame. Right. And then right behind him, if we are doing some sort of, like, blame hierarchy for this dumpster fire of an NBA organization, it would go Doc Rivers first, Paul George second, and then Kawhi third. Because realistically, it's like, you got Kawhi for games like that, right? For Game 7.
Mercenary.
Yeah, exactly. And... it didn't happen, right? He just played really badly. But Paul George had multiple bad games throughout the series. So that's the only reason why I put him above Kawhi. But realistically, the 3 of them, they're all to blame for what happened.
I mean, I feel like also the way the game went, like, it wasn't a competitive game.
Bro, we blew double-digit leads in almost every game. Yeah. And it's like, which is also troubling. Like, even if we did get past them, it would be troubling.
Like, they didn't, Game 7, like, towards the end, it wasn't even close. It was kind of like...
No, like, it was embarrassing.
Yeah, it was embarrassing. That's the worst thing.
Yeah, there's no dignity.
They gave no punches. They threw no punches.
There was no pride. You know? Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Like, for me, I think it would be a little bit different if it was maybe like a buzzer beater. Like, I'd be a little bit more defenseless. Yeah. Or, like, defending, of the team. But it's like, what am I defending?
Or if they were down and they make a furious comeback and then it's not enough at the end.
That's what I'm saying. But it's just like, what am I defending? There's nothing to defend. So for me, it's like, I'm going to just take it on the chin because I talked a big game. Bro, I was on this show and I was like... they're going to go to the Western Conference Finals. I said the Raptors were going to go to the Western.
We were in some group messages, too, where you were like... I mean, I wouldn't say you were showboating, but you were definitely feeling your Clippers, and you were...
Of course.
Which, I mean, everybody had it.
Played pretty well in the first series, right? Exactly. Like, it could have gone better, but I feel like we played pretty well. We played pretty well in the second series up until Game 5. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, it is what it is, unfortunately. And in terms of just, like... I don't know, bro. It's just a lot of disappointment, really, and it's hard. But I'm not gonna fold on the Clippers, though. That's the thing. Like, a lot of people are like, "Oh, are you gonna become a Lakers fan?" No, you freaking kidding me?
So you're not?
No, I'd rather not watch basketball than become a toxic fan. I'm already a toxic fan, so it's just like I can't become more toxic. You know, it's just not good for my mental and physical health.
I feel like, I mean, when I do it, once or twice times I've tried to make you come to the Lakers, I never thought you would. It's just kind of like, it's just throwing it in your face. Like,
let's make fun of the Clipper fan. Yeah. No, I get it.
It's not really. I never really expect you to be like, you know what? Let me get rid of all my Clipper stuff.
No,
it's just more like, just to rub it in.
No, I get it. I feel like if the roles were reversed, I'd probably be doing the same thing.
It's like, oh, get rid of your old franchise. This come in with the new, right? Something along those lines.
Nah, bro, but it's terrible. That's why for me, it's like everyone deserves to get like just fire their jokes off, and everyone deserves to slander. Because my thing is like I'm not gonna at anybody. Like if somebody let it, the Clippers are the worst franchise. You're right.
Poverty franchise, I think, is what I was using.
That's what you were using.
Yeah.
I've began to adopt that term, like when speaking about my team to other people. Because my thing was just like, I wasn't just talking here, right? I was talking at work. I was talking in all social facets of my life.
Yeah.
My phone restarted the night that the fucking Clippers lost because I got so many calls and messages and Twitter notifications. My phone never knew I was that popular.
Right.
It was painful.
Unsaved numbers were hitting you.
Bro. 2 of them. I was just like, this person is texting me, making fun of me, and I don't even know who this is.
Like, introduce yourself first before you.
Bro, I was just like, haha, lol. Let me double. Yeah,
block.
Fucking hell. But bro, I mean, it is what it is, right?
You know, the one thing that I was like, this is poverty franchise behavior, is when they didn't take it in the chin and just say, you know what, they played better than us. When they said they were using the chemistry as an excuse, or they're saying like, we didn't have enough time and stuff like that. I found that really weak in my opinion.
I'm 100% like in agreement with it. I think that's another thing that made it more frustrating is like there was no responsibility taken on their part because they just completely were outplayed
and they were acting like front runners the whole year.
Right?
So you can't act like front runners the whole year. And then if you're like more humble throughout the year and then you lose and then you use that excuse and you're like, all right, you know what? I kind of get you, but you like literally taunting teams and like waving your towels. It's telling people they're going to Cancun, and then at the end to say that it was chemistry or blame it on and not take it on the chin. No. I found that really like.
I think it was really weak.
Really weak.
No, it is weak because it's like, we talked a lot. There's a lot of taunting from our team. Right. There's a lot of like Twitter exchanges and things like that, and it was just like, bro, like. Just talk so much and just to own up none of it and just to not show up. It's pretty weak. It's pretty weak on their part. Again, like I'm saying all this as if I'm not going to be rooting for them on the first day.
No, of course.
Like I'm still going to be rooting for them.
You're a Raider fan and we'll get to how it's looking a little better, but
no, but I mean in terms of the Clippers, bro, it's just like, so you know what? They're just honestly, at this point, if it's not this next coming year, because I don't know what they're going to look like, right? Because we've completely just mortgaged our entire future.
And they signed a 2+1, which is a player option, not a team option. So they could leave after next year, both Kawhi and PG.
Dude, so that means like the next first overall draft pick that we can be drafting is currently in fucking middle school. I'm gonna have to go to a rec league game to scout the future of the Clippers.
They're doing online learning right now.
Yeah,
right?
Bro, it's just like I can't even go recruit. No, we're fine. It's honestly embarrassing. And if nothing happens next year, I will be 100% convinced it's just never gonna happen for the franchise. Yeah, it probably won't ever happen for the franchise.
There is some rumors that you guys are trying to get Holiday from the Pelicans, but I mean I don't see what package you could do that doesn't involve PG. Like, they're saying that it's going to be PG, Holiday, and Quiet. And I'm like, what do the Clippers have to give? They already gave all their picks. Like, I don't think they have enough. Like,
no, I have no answer to you,
Lou Williams,
I have no,
Shamit,
I have no idea.
I mean, they're pretty good, but I don't know if that's what the Pelicans want.
I mean, we can offer them a draft pick in 2031. Maybe. Please, New Orleans. No, I don't know, bro. Like, that's the thing. You can see so many trade rumors, and it's just like we just don't have the capital to trade anybody. We don't even have like future capital to throw at anybody. It's embarrassing. That's the thing. If nothing happens this coming year, bro, literally,
You guys mortgaged your future,
entire
for nothing.
future, and it's just gonna be painful.
Walk.
Yeah, and they'll walk. I don't know though. I feel like Kawhi might stay. I don't see why he would.
Yeah, I mean, the whole thing with him was that he was trying to go to LA, right?
Yeah.
So if he leaves you guys, where is he going? Like
Milwaukee. No.
Yeah, like he doesn't want to go to no like small market team, or I feel like he wants to be in LA.
Yeah, I feel like maybe
would he really be like go crazy and go like Clippers to Lakers on some crazy shit?
Maybe, I don't know.
That would hurt.
He deserves it.
That would hurt.
Yeah, go do what you got to do,
like
bro.
Some thing right there.
It is, bro. That's what I'm saying. But we just don't deserve nice things. Like, we don't deserve nice things. And now we're gentrifying Inglewood on a completely different level than the Rams and Chargers currently would. So it's even like on a moral high ground. I'm not even over here proud to be a Clippers fan right now. It is hard to handle.
Hey, there you go. Remember to subscribe.
Shout out our sponsors today. Our episode today is sponsored by Bash Butter. Please make sure to check the link in the bio. We will definitely have a link to Bash Butter for all your great hair product needs.
On YouTube or wherever you're listening to this. It's now on Amazon Music too. So shout out to the Amazon Music followers.
Super.
And shout out to the other ones too.
Yeah, and everyone else is cool too. Nah, man. But I mean, again.
But I mean, just to recap this, the most Clipper thing ever would be for them to finally leave Staples Center, go to their new arena, and have
nothing.
Not Kawhi, not
and have
PG,
me start for them,
and no pigs going.
Yeah, and I will be the starting shooting guard for the Los Angeles Clippers of Inglewood.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
that would be.
I don't know.
And they're starting like 5 Carusos out of the G League.
Bro, honestly, it is, yeah.
Wouldn't that be something for the Clippers? That would be the most Clipper thing ever.
Honestly, basketball's not even that cool anyway, if we're being super honest. It's just not, it's not a great sport.
It's
I say that almost crying. It's so
you have
sad.
a tissue somewhere that we can hand it out to you? Anyway, since we're on the basketball topic, before we get to your other teams and other sports, Game 4 just ended for the
Celtics and the Heat.
The Celtics and the Heat, and the Lakers and the Nuggets play Game 4 tomorrow. How do you think these playoffs are going to play off now?
I just know the Clippers aren't going to be in the finals, man. But in terms like the Heat are up 3-1, so I'm traumatized.
Yeah.
Right.
You're telling them help.
Yeah, just close it out. But honestly, I was watching the back end of that game.
Yeah.
They just aren't closing.
Yeah.
The way that you'd want a championship team to close, and I think
the Heat or the Celtics?
No, the Heat.
The Heat, yeah.
But I think for that reason, potentially, like they could go to the finals. I think I'm gonna go ahead and just say that's my pick to go to the finals.
I mean, wow, you're going on a limb, bro. 3-1.
Heat to the finals.
Hot take.
Yeah, super hot, scolding hot take. And then the Lakers going to the finals.
Another hot take.
I hope to God that the Nuggets go to the finals, bro. I've never really been a Laker hater. I don't really root against them if they're not playing the Clippers.
Yeah, if you did, I'll ask you why you're so insecure.
But my thing is like, I don't ever like root against the Lakers because like a lot of my friends are Lakers fans, and it's weird because I don't really have the same stance when it comes to different sports. I just think their fans are like typically the worst people, but at the same time, my close friends, I just want to see them at least a little bit happy.
I see that.
So if they win, they've gone through a few bad years. Yeah. Good for them. It's good for the city. The city of Los Angeles can use a W.
Yeah, so, no, they definitely need one.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So it's just like for the city of Los Angeles, fuck it. But the funny thing is like I feel like if it was on the other side of the coin, Laker fans would not hold the same stance as me.
Oh, of course not.
Of course not.
But then I feel like it's a little different too, because like it's the Lakers, you know. So like, let me put it this way.
I'm honestly just not gonna watch the finals. If I'm being super real with you, like I'm not gonna watch it.
I saw you were watching the game, the conference finals.
Yeah, were the Lakers playing?
Yeah, you were. I saw you tweet on AD's different.
Oh yeah, game 2. Yeah.
I was actually gonna slander you a little bit. It's like, oh,
I was watching. That was actually like a super special occasion, to be honest with you. We had some people over, so it was just like, all right, cool.
I'm not just gonna kick it.
Yeah, fuck no, what? Be a loser just sitting in there crying. Hey, look at the Clippers fan going crying to his room.
You took it in the chin.
Yeah. No, it was honestly
unlike your players.
Yeah, unlike my players. Nah, bro. I mean, I just watched the fourth quarter, but yeah, bro. I mean, what do you want me to say? Like, he is different, bro. Like that dude's really unguardable. He's just, but I don't know.
Right.
I don't know.
So I wanted to touch on what was the next thing I wanted to touch on? I think it was about you. Oh yes, the comparison you were talking about you would be happy to see your homies.
Yeah. Some of them, not all. Let me make this super clear though. It's really for like only 2 or 3 of them.
Yeah.
The rest of them, I could care less.
Am I one of them?
No.
No. Okay.
No, 100% not. No, 100%. You are literally not even on the first 35 pages of Laker friends that I'd be happy for if the Lakers. I want to make this abundantly clear. I do not wish this happiness upon you if the Lakers were to win the championship.
This is the last time we'll see Pat on the Hard to Handle podcast. Yeah. So enjoy him.
It was super fun being here for the second time, being disrespected the first 10 minutes. I can't wait to be back a third. Ha ha. No. Yeah, but no, you're not on that list.
My comparison was, even though I hate, it's always beat LA. I'm from San Diego, and for the Dodgers, it's always beat LA. But when they were going to the World Series, I had the same stance that you had about like, all right, like, you know, they've been through some heartbreaks. They like, you know, they haven't won one in a while.
Yeah.
If the Dodgers win, it's not the end of as I'm rocking a Padres jersey. It won't be the end of the world just because I have a lot of homies from LA and my roommates, my ex-roommates, like a lot of people.
Yeah, they're all from LA. Yeah,
from LA. Yeah. So if they were to win, you know, I'll be there for the homies and support them.
Yeah.
But like, let's say you were like an Angels fan. What?
First off, you only know one, and it's your roommate currently. There's not a lot of Angels fans. We both know. Okay, no, actually, that's not true.
On the same thing,
we know 2 Angels fans, and they're both named Miguel.
So you're enhancing my point even more because you're like one of 2 Clipper fans that I know.
Yeah.
So it's like the same thing. How you're trying to say that like Laker fans wouldn't feel the same for you.
Yeah, for sure.
Or like I said, like I see that because for an Angels fan and they were going to, I wouldn't be thinking like, damn, they've gone through stuff. Like,
yeah.
So I feel like that's
because also it's hard for to root for the city of Anaheim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's also hard to root for the Clippers.
Yo, you're telling me. Shit, you're telling me. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, so that's a little comparison I was trying to make. I think it's easier for you to root for all these Laker fans than it is for
because I'm really happy you worded it that way. Yeah, because I'm not rooting for the Lakers. Let me make that super clear.
Laker homies.
For the 2 or 3 of them, and not you.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, okay. So I only know 2 Clipper fans.
Makes it easy.
And you're not one of them.
Yeah.
Anyways, so I agree with you on the Heat and Lakers. I mean, it's pretty much a given at this point. 3-1. Lakers should wrap up the series too.
If they go 2-2, would you be a little worried?
Of course, but I said Lakers in 6, so you know they got to lose 2 games.
All right, yeah.
But finals prediction: how do the Heat have a chance, or can they at least push it to 6-7, or is it?
I probably would go 6 at most, but I'm leaning
hesitant
towards a 4-game sweep.
4-game sweep.
Yeah.
Yeah, out of respect for the Heat, I'll say 5. 5 games.
You're a really nice guy.
I'm so nice. Shout out to him.
Yeah, shout out to you. You're really nice, bro.
Okay. So I think that's enough. We covered the basketball. We'll get back to the Clippers in a little bit just because I can't get
I think we've covered the Clippers perfectly, actually. It's pretty done.
All right,
yeah,
that's
sealed and delivered now. Pain.
So if you still have all right, so let's talk about the Raiders. The NFL week 2 is in the books. What's your guys' record?
We're 2-0, baby.
2-0?
Yeah.
When was the last time you said that?
2016.
And before that?
2012. Yeah, it's been rough, bro. Rough, yeah, it's not a fun time.
So, what is your assessment of your team? Do you guys have a
young team
chance to win the division, playoffs?
I think we can make the playoffs. Yeah, just because they extended. Because my thing is like, it really like these next 4 games are probably the most important in this season, which is like really weird to say because everyone is like super focused on back halves when it comes to like finishing out seasons.
Yeah.
But the Raiders have like a super top heavy schedule, so like the first half of their season, playing a bunch of playoff teams that like have made the playoffs over the last 3 or 4 years. So, I mean, depending on how we kind of finish up over the coming weeks, it'll give me a better assessment in terms of where we're going to be at. Right now, I'm going to say that we're going to make like that last.
What are you saying, 10-6?
I feel like
a good start.
Yeah, no, for real. Like I think
beating the Saints, that's impressive.
Yeah, it was super big.
Who did you guys beat week 1?
The Panthers.
Okay,
not convincingly.
That's like the opposite ends.
Yeah, it was weird.
No, it's good. The Saints kind of reiterates the Panthers.
Right. No, I think I think 10-6 would be probably like best case scenario.
Yeah.
Last time I was here, I think I said like 8-8, 9-7.
Yeah.
Something like that. I think now I'd probably, like, best case scenario, I'd bump the 9-7 to a 10-6.
If you guys beat the Patriots,
I think,
and go to 3-0,
yeah, I think we can though.
Then we're talking about.
Yeah, I think we can though.
Then we can really get hyped. Right? I mean,
yeah,
I'm a free agent fan, but I'm saying.
The next 3 weeks, most specifically, because week 6 is actually a bye, so I'm tripping off that. But like the next 3 weeks, it goes Patriots, Bills, Chiefs. If we can go 2 out of the 3,
then we're in business.
Yeah, we'll be in business. I think at that point we might be looking like at a 10-6. Shit, maybe an 11-5 if I'm really tripping out. Like, yeah. Because like I said, back half is a little bit easier. Broncos have been hit with injuries. Yeah. Same with the Chargers.
The coach wants to keep playing Tyrod Taylor.
Yeah, man. That's we'll touch on that for a little bit, but like that's a tough one. But they play the Dolphins, and a few other like sub 500 teams. So ideally,
and I mean, who's really gonna be competing for? I had the Texans not making the playoffs, and they're 0-2 right now. Mm-hmm. So that's one team that a lot of people had competing for the for that playoff spot.
I think a lot of those people were like really early picks. That was like pre D-Hop trade, man. Because like we said it last time. What the hell is the coach doing? Yeah, exactly. Coach G. Like as a Clipper fan, I can tell you that when your coach is your general manager, you're not in a good place. So the Texans. You're not in a good place.
Not in a good place.
Yeah. Yeah, bro. I mean, the Texans are struggling, which sucks to see because I really like Deshaun Watson.
Yeah, no, honestly, I think he's the top 5 QB in the league.
Oh, yeah.
And I just, every time I see him, he has no time in the pocket. He's always running for his life. Yeah. Now he has no receivers. Cook is one concussion from
probably ending his career, right?
No, just dying. Like, not even, like, I'm sorry, but man has so many.
That's so rough,
dude. Honestly, the guys, I've seen the guy get concussed in the Super Bowl, like on multiple weeks in the playoffs. He reminds me of like Jordan Reed. Like, when is enough?
Right.
Like, I know you love the game, or like, do you have depths, or someone should be like advising these people, like, bro, like, you've had like 7 concussions in your career.
Yeah,
already. Like,
that's part of the problem with like why people don't like the league, right? Because of those injuries, bro. This last week, 7 torn ACLs.
Yeah, a lot of it have to do with no off season, no preseason, and all that stuff. But I mean, it's just football's rough.
Honestly, bro, I think they should probably potentially get rid of kickoffs, and you should just start automatically from the 25-yard line.
Or they should do that XFL onside kick. You gotta convert a 4th and 15 or something like that.
Yeah, bro, because. If you explain to somebody the concept of a kickoff to somebody that's never seen football before, they'd be like, that sounds extremely violent.
Yeah. Like, people are running 80 yards
downhill
as fast as they can
to just stop you.
Yeah, and then the other person's not really... the receiving team is just kind of sitting there waiting for impact.
Just taking it.
Yeah, because they're not gonna run forward because they gotta build the wall,
bro.
They're just
it's so bad, bro. It's so bad. My God. That's like, if you really think about it, it's like that is.
And a lot of the hardest hits come like on punt returns when they don't fair catch and they should fair catch.
And they just sit there and just open target. Just run me over, Scotty, please.
But yeah, I mean, just to finish up on Cooks, like. I feel like there's different levels of concussions. There's some of them where like, oh, he hit his head, he goes to the sideline, he's kind of a little woozy. And then there's some when you get laid out and you're laying on the floor and you fear for that man's life. Yeah. I saw Cooks have had like 2 or 3 of those, and I'm like, okay, buddy, like, and even as a receiver, I don't think he's that good to support Watson. Like,
he's not elite.
So to tie everything up, I don't have the Texans competing against your Raiders for. And then who else is there? Like. The Bills, they're probably gonna be there.
Yeah, they can probably take like a 4 or 5.
But if you guys beat the Patriots, then now the Patriots
are 1 and 2.
the second team, and now you guys have a 2-game lead on them.
We're right now in 5th place in the on the playoff.
Which is very early, but
right.
But I mean, like, just looking across, I mean, I feel like you guys have a better chance of making the playoffs than the Chargers, just because your QB situation is more.
Secure, more experience.
The Broncos, too many injuries. They're pretty much done.
The quarterback got hurt too.
Yeah, he's out for like a couple weeks. I think
Sutton's out for the season.
So just looking across, it's starting to shape up. Like, playoffs should be like, like, what is this, year 4 or 3
for Gruden?
Yeah,
this is year 3.
Year 3, yeah. So I mean, this is when you start
developing something.
You actually, like, these are your players. This is.
Yeah, no, bro. I mean. Did you watch the Monday night game against the Saints?
I watched the whole thing.
I mean, we looked pretty good, bro. Like, the first quarter was rough. Don't get me wrong.
Exactly. I think that's what made the win more impressive.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, obviously, complete 4 quarters win is impressive. Like, from the beginning
Just dominance, right?
Yeah, but being down, like
10 points, yeah.
Yeah, and then the Saints looked like they were just moving the ball with no resistance from the Raiders.
Right.
And then for you, like, it looked bleak. I kind of wanted to hit
Dude,
you
I
up.
was really scared. I was like, great. Like, is this really how we're going to go?
You said Carr was out week 9.
Yeah, bro, because bro, it was looking bad. He had.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So that's what makes it more impressive. That gives me the sense that, you know, players believe in Coach Gruden. Coach Gruden has, like, complete hold of the locker room.
Yeah.
Like, no one's, like, really holding
Just
down
an
their
absolute
heads.
influence.
Yeah, and then with no veteran wide receivers, you basically have 2 weapons, and then everyone just, you know, hunkered down and got the dub, which is very impressive.
Yeah, I think we've very much become, like, exactly what John Gruden's wanted us to do, but it really took, again, to your point, 3 seasons, new general manager, drafting, getting rid of old players, and coming in with just, like, new, young, and...
Making bold moves, too, like trading Khalil Mack.
Yeah. In retrospect, it was so worth it, bro. Yeah, it was a
Jacobs
great...
out of it.
Yeah, we got a few picks out of it.
Yeah,
so
you got a
like,
lineman, maybe. I forgot. I saw the breakdown of what
we got a chunk.
Yeah,
we got a chunk back. So I mean, that was, again, in retrospect, hindsight is always 2020. So it was really great. But I remember, like, being there that day, and I was like, bro, we fucking traded Khalil Mack. Like, why did we do that? That doesn't make sense. Like, and then John Gruden, I remember the week afterwards, he was like, there's not a whole lot of great defensive ends. And I'm like, bro, we just traded the best one. Like,
that was
the
funny.
best one.
Yeah, that was funny.
But I mean, here we are now, 2020. I think they did a really good job in terms of just, like, putting a lot of money and investing in a solid offensive line, and then getting a bruising running back, and then getting options outside to kind of open up the rest of the field.
And that's what, I mean, that run game, Gruden's built on that.
Yeah. Josh Jacobs, bro, is an animal. He's really a beast.
And Waller.
Yeah, Darren Waller's, bro. My thing is, like, he's great.
I got to apologize. Because on the last time you were here, you said he was the top 3 tight end. And there's hesitance. I mean, there is other good. Andrews, I want to give him a shout out. He is in the conversation. But the way your man Waller's playing, man, he's
bro. I try to tell hella people. I try to tell everyone.
Hey, I had him 4 or 5, but no.
No, you did not. I will hope you watch that thing back, because you said he was not. Because you actually didn't even have. You had Zach Ertz at number 3, and then you had Andrews at number 4, and then when I said top 5, you were like, oh, no. We'll see. We can play it back. But I get, bro. Yeah, it's super impressive.
Does it fit you?
No.
Okay. All right.
It's super impressive, though, in terms of, like, just what they've been able to do.
Yeah. But apologies for Waller. That was a good take. I should have known.
Put some fucking respect on that, man.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
His story is just amazing.
Yeah, no, it really is. But the thing is, he was drafted like a wide receiver.
Yeah.
You know, and then
he's just big.
He's big, bro. So that was my thing is just, like, he's a mismatch problem. I mean, a lot of elite tight ends are, right? Because the elite ones are too fast
players.
Yeah, too fast for the linebackers, and then too strong for, like, any kind of safety or defensive back. So Waller's really just kind of helped us out opening the field.
Probably the fastest tight end in the league.
Yeah, he's fast, bro. He flies.
He's so nice.
It was a great pickup.
But yeah, I think the outlook's pretty good for the Raiders.
Yeah,
the Las Vegas Raiders.
Yeah, man. I mean, I think the next step, I would probably say we're like 2 to 3 years away from
contenders.
Title contenders.
Do you guys think you could challenge the?
I'm just saying, with COVID, like, honestly, anything is possible.
Yeah.
So I've actually, it's so funny that I'd hate to go back and talk about the Nuggets, but I was saying that the Nuggets, because of the way that COVID's, like, just influence on the bubble, I texted a lot of people that the Nuggets would make a lot of noise. Little did I fucking know they would be the team that eliminated my team. Yeah. But with that being said, I really think that with no fans in attendance, or like it's
like a level playing field.
It's a level playing field for anybody. So it's just like, I don't really feel like the elite teams being like the Chiefs and the Ravens, really hold like some sort of,
astronomical lead on
because anybody can really, now, like, the sport in itself was already set so that anybody can be anybody on any given day.
Yeah.
But now, more specifically, exactly. It's really a possibility. Exactly. So yeah, I don't know. It's exciting. It's an exciting time to be a Raiders fan.
Yeah, and I mean, these football games have been good.
Yeah.
Even with all these injuries, I've enjoyed the season so far. NFL, which is crazy because I read that the NBA didn't have a game on Monday because basically the Raiders and the NFL was on, and they know they don't have a chance. Even with the conference finals.
No, the Raiders set a Monday Night Football record for viewership.
Which is crazy because I feel like the NBA just keeps growing and growing and growing, and they still can't compete against the NFL. Yeah. That was one of the problems that they had with pushing the season back. That they knew they were going to overlap with the Super Bowl. I mean, with the NFL season. And then it's just crazy that they're moving games just to not be in the same window. Yeah,
I mean,
NFL is...
Can't say I don't understand it. You know what I mean? From a viewership perspective, super important. But, yeah, I don't know.
NFL Supreme, man.
It'll probably take... I really don't know what it would take. Because my thing is just, like, you already see that, like, owners really aren't the best of people. People are getting continuously hurt. And yet NFL fans are just super loyal. Like, I'm... You know, I always tell people, like, I'm not so much, like, really loyal to the league. Yeah. More specifically, like, because if the Raiders aren't playing, bro, like, in the play, I don't really care, bro. I don't. But I'm weird in that sense. Yeah. But
there's, man, people love the NFL.
Yeah. No, that's what I'm saying. There's people that, so I don't know what it would take for people to, like, stop watching what the NBA can do to really... to take over the NFL. The NFL owns a day of 3 days of the week, really, if you think about it.
Yeah, Thursday, Sunday,
Monday. Yeah.
Yeah, those are their time slots.
Exactly.
But yeah, man. Just wanted to touch up also on some EPL, some soccer. Soccer's back. Yeah. I mean, it was only gone for a little bit, but
I missed it though, bro.
Yeah, I really did. Yeah. Waking up in the morning and having games on.
Yeah, I have no problem waking up super early.
Fuck Peacock. Just wanted to say that.
You really don't like it?
I hate Peacock. And a lot of people hate it too because I be watching the highlights on YouTube. Yeah. People hate Peacock.
Yeah, well, people don't want to have to pay for something they used to get for free.
Everybody's doing it, you know.
No, yeah, but that's the thing.
At some point, like, man, like I know people are signing up for DAZN, like to watch boxing and like MLS game. Like, I mean, MLS, whatever, but. Like if you're a real sports fan or like a broad sports fans and you want to,
there should be like something
there should be something or like now you're like spread out so wide, just pushing money everywhere, man,
every month,
and like just to get like content that before you could get.
Easily.
I'm going on the rant.
No, I mean, but I understand that, right? Like the frustration there. Yeah. So my thing is just like. I don't really have so much issues with Peacock. Like, yeah, it's annoying to pay the monthly fee, of course. Like, who wants to really do that? Yeah. But there's a lot of actually solid content on there that I really enjoy. And I think for that reason, I'm not on that wave.
Yeah. They could have put it on just
NBC Sports. Yeah, no, it makes it easy for everybody else. I wish they would have kept it on there because like my thing is like also on top of it because in the UK a lot of these people are getting it for free because it's not on Peacock for them over there. Yeah. It's on Sky Sports, it's on whatever. But over here, like you're trying to gain more like American viewership, and you put it onto it like a thing where you have to pay, and that's the frustrating part.
That's the frustrating part. Like, why don't you treat us like it's a whole nother topic.
Yeah, we're not their main demographic though.
Yeah, no, but like the NFL does the opposite for Europe. Yeah. Like they're trying to get the Europe market and their like Sunday league pass is like $130 cheaper than the one over here, and they have way more features just because they know that they're trying to entice that.
Yeah, they're trying to get them in.
Yeah. Right. But I feel like maybe the EPL's gotten too comfortable. They have like enough people here that they're like, you know what? Now let's just milk this cow. Like we're not trying to.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, bro. It really is.
It is what it is. A lot of these good games have been on Peacock, like Liverpool. Yeah. So, bro, want to touch up on Liverpool?
Honestly, how do you think I like beforehand. I came like on the last episode. I was like, yeah, we're gonna win. Obviously, I'm not changing that at all, especially after the signing of Thiago. Right. Because I watched him only for a half against Chelsea, bro.
Yeah. He's nice.
I almost ripped a hole in my shorts watching him play for a half.
Whoa, that's a
bro. Thiago. Handle, okay, so my thing is like. Everyone has always like people always diss on Liverpool like, oh, they only play one way, they press and counterattack, like which is fine, right? Because that means we've really mastered that down. We've gotten it down and it's helped us win. But now I think we're so multidimensional, especially with a player like Thiago, that it makes it really hard for teams to beat us now. Not to say that we're unbeatable. But
now you have more.
There's more dimensions to our game,
like a Swiss Army knife.
Exactly. There's like we're successful in multiple phases of the game, so it's. That signing to me was bigger than the Van Dijk signing and bigger than the Alisson signing. Only reason why I say that is because Thiago comes over as a bona fide star already. Yeah. We signed Van Dijk and we signed Alisson. Alisson probably more so than Van Dijk. Alisson was already a little bit more known.
Great series against Barcelona.
Exactly. In the Champions League. Yeah. Van Dijk was not a super well known.
I mean, they were both the most expensive players for their position.
For sure. But a lot of that goes to what the clubs wanted to sell them for. Not because my thing is when we paid it,
no one thought he was a star.
Because when we paid it, people were slandering us, right? When we paid those fees, people were slandering us. But Thiago we signed on a solid deal, and if a player that's already won almost everywhere he's gone.
Barca,
Bayern, right? But also he's world class, bro. Like talent wise.
And he has like that dog in him. You see it in his face when he plays.
He wants to win, bro. And just watching him play for the one half against Chelsea, we go against tomorrow. He's gonna start tomorrow along with another signing of Diego Jota. He's gonna start. I know. Pain. Well, we can talk about that in a second.
No, we can't. No, we can't.
Bro, I really feel like Liverpool can actually challenge for every single tournament every single like level of play that they're in. Exactly. Like they're deep enough, they can do it now, and they have quality at every position.
And they're versatile now.
Exactly.
Like you said, they don't just have to play one style.
One style of play. Exactly. So
possession, counterattack.
Exactly. It makes me really excited, bro.
Yeah, they got fresh wings now. Jota's nice. I mean, I'm a Wolves fan, so I'm a little upset that he left, but and I feel like Liverpool's good at getting consistency out of players, and I feel like that's what Jota just needs. So I feel like it's a good move for him.
Yeah,
it's a great place.
It was a little bit of a hefty price tag, but the thing about it is like the way that both those deals are getting done, both Thiago and Diego Jota, they basically got them both on layaway plans. Like they're paying it over the next few years,
not all up front.
But because what it was for Wolves is if they can pay 35 up front and get it, or you can do 42 or 43 and spread it over 4. Yeah. So it's just like, who the fuck wouldn't spread it over 4? Exactly. Especially in times right now.
Yeah, exactly.
But in terms of the EPL, bro, like I haven't really been this excited for a season. Not so much just from a Liverpool perspective, because I get a lot of like, oh, like you're super big Liverpool fan, of course, right?
Yeah.
But the current state of the league as a whole is very exciting to me as a fan of a team that participates in this league. I think Chelsea are going to be really good. Obviously, Man City are going to be really good. I'm excited at the prospects of Arsenal and Tottenham, but
I know you wanted to touch
bro,
up on Tottenham.
I really feel like Tottenham can make the top 4 this season, and I'm gonna be alone. Like there's not gonna be a lot of people that will agree with me that aren't Tottenham fans.
Yeah.
But I really feel like Tottenham can make a run at it.
What do you think of Arsenal? Arsenal's been playing good too.
I think Arsenal can also. Who's
your top 4 right now on the Hard to Handle podcast?
I think so now I'm gonna set it a little bit more. Like it can be a little bit more set in stone now that the transfer window is getting close to kind of finishing up. Yeah. But I'm obviously gonna go with Liverpool first. Okay. I'm gonna go with Manchester City second. I'm gonna go with Chelsea third. And I'm gonna go with Arsenal at 4th. And before, like, obviously I dislike Manchester United with like a passion that burns my very vitals. But I'm not putting them out the top 4 because I don't think they're a quality side.
You said what? Liverpool first, Chelsea,
Man City second,
Man City,
Chelsea, Tottenham, and then it'll go Man U, Arsenal.
Okay, and then keep going.
Yeah, and then because I think this will be the season where like the top 6 is the top 6 again, right? And then it'll go Leicester City, Wolves, 7 and 8. And then
Everton.
Everton is still Everton. That's the thing. Okay, so here's the thing. They look really good attacking wise. Yeah. Defensively, they're shit.
Okay.
Right. That's the only reason why. Like, I think once they invest in defensive players, they're obviously going to battle for top 6. Because already having Hummus in for only 2 games, it clearly shows he's going to fit really well, and he really complements like Richarlison and Calvert-Lewin. Right. Like again, I don't want to see Everton or Manchester United do well. I think Everton right now is actually is in a position. Currently, with their current teams, they could basically battle for a top 6 spot. Everton can battle for a top 6 spot.
Yeah. Okay.
Manchester United are obviously also a few pieces away from being top 4, but honestly,
I mean, they just lost to Crystal Palace.
Yeah, bro, but it's a dumpster fire going on over there. My thing is, it's not because of a lack of talent, because even though I don't like them, I think they still have a talented group of people. I think their board is really doing them a massive disservice, and I really have to tip my hat off to Marcus Rashford, who fed thousands of people across the UK throughout this COVID, because they're experiencing it just like we were I
think right now they're also like there's a spike I heard.
Yeah, there's a spike across. Yeah, like that. So it's rough, bro. But like he's really. I'm never going to really go about like, oh, Manchester, like none of these players, but that dude deserves a standing ovation at Anfield if people were in like the stands. That dude really deserves it, bro.
I mean, he does have outrageous wages, but there's a lot of people that have outrageous wages. Not everyone's doing what he's doing.
Exactly. So man,
shout out to Rashford.
I tip my cap off because there's not also like this. Yeah. Nah, bro, he's a real solid individual for doing that, and I would shake his hand and give him a hug if I met him, because I think what he's doing is something I wish I could do if I was in his position.
The government should be doing.
Bro, he's literally doing their job, but again, that's kind of going too far into it that way. But yeah, that's what I think the top four will be. I think Manchester United are solid board members away from being a top four, but their board is just keeping them back, bro. They have to get rid of their board, and I think they'll probably have to get rid of their head coach. But who do you? I don't like their coach. But my thing is also, it's like, who are you gonna bring in? There's
not that many.
Yeah, there's not a lot of world class, because they're when they're on, right, they're the biggest club, or arguably the biggest club in the world.
Yeah, they have the most money.
So there's no reason why they should be as shit as they are right now.
They've been like. It's been bad for them since Sir Alex.
Yeah, I mean, again, don't like to see them do well, but the EPL is more fun when Manchester United's at least.
And it's already fun. So
yeah, exactly.
Imagine like if it was Liverpool right now with City and United, like
it'd be a lot more fun if it was a three-headed race, but that's just not where we're at, right?
And it doesn't feel the same. Like even if Chelsea does get that third spot and competes, it wouldn't be the same as.
They're gonna be a fun team though, bro. They're gonna be a fun team. They're gonna score a lot of goals.
You think United is in trouble? Is in jeopardy of becoming like Milan? In the sense that they're a historic team and they just kind of...
No, I don't think Manchester United will ever really fall that far off from graces, because, again, they just get so much money and they have a world-class academy, like, pool of players to choose from.
Yeah, and they're in the biggest league, right?
And they're the biggest league in the world.
Exactly. Influx of money.
Exactly. But, like, think about the players that have come from their academy. Rashford, Greenwood, right?
Yeah.
Two of their best players currently on the team. So there's never, like, a shortage of players that come from that academy. They're so well-funded. Yeah, bro. And then especially now that Harry Maguire might have to do prison time, bro. Like, what are they going to do?
It's bad.
Oh, well, they have to figure it out.
It's crazy.
I don't care.
It's crazy, yeah.
I don't care.
But, I mean, things are looking good for you, man. I mean, other than... Don't want to touch on it again, but other than the Clippers, it looks like your other teams are doing pretty good.
Yeah.
Dodgers are coming back into playoffs. I want to give a shout-out to my Padres. First time they're making the playoffs in a long, long time.
Bro, the Padres look good.
Slam Diego.
They look good. Shout out Fernando Tatis Jr.
Yeah.
He's a baller, bro. The Padres are going to be good for the next 5 years. Very much like Man United from the standpoint of having like a really solid group of young players to pull from. The Padres have one of the best farm systems in the MLB.
Yep. So shout out to the Padres. We're running out of time here, so just wanted to wrap up. You know, the Lakers. Yeah, the Lakers winning, right? That's what it was. I think you said.
I have the NBA season finishing. Yes.
So with the Lakers as the champions, correct?
Unimportant.
Okay, but so Lakers winning, yes, and I think he said sweep. So you're ready to convert. And then Raiders looking good. NFL season's looking good. Team year 3, shout out to Gruden.
Yeah, I have the Raiders. So Raiders playoffs, right?
Yeah.
And then Liverpool Premier League champions, with Tottenham being the surprise top 4 team.
I like that. Man, it's been a pleasure having you.
Yeah, of course.
Episode 2. I know you don't want my Lakers to win, but
I really don't want them to win, but I want to take this moment to thank you for letting me be on here. But I also want to shout out some of my friends. Great work that they're putting out there. Check out too.juiced, one of the best juiceries currently in the Bay Area. They are doing delivery. Go ahead and follow them on Instagram. We'll put their information in the comment. Bash Butter, another one of the sponsors. She currently, my friend, her name is literally Bash. She's creating a hair product that can go about basically just better moisturizer for your hair. Want to shout out Love Supreme, one of the funnest parties in the Bay Area when there's not COVID, but currently one of the most fun Twitch accounts to currently be on. Check out Love Supreme SF. Check out Unoriginal Magazine by Sanisha Williams. Great content. I love all my friends. I love
shout
you.
Shout out to the homies. I love you too, man.
And I appreciate you having me on here again.
Thank you, man. Thank you. So this has been the episode 7 of the Hard to Handle podcast. Subscribe and have a good one. See you next time.